As far as Joel, what did you see at the time, and were you getting any information in game about what had happened with him?
We just knew at the time that he wasn't going to come back in the game, uh, and that was about it. So that's all we knew, really.
All right, looks like next we will go to Al Thomas Riley.
You say Al Thompson?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, it's Tobias. The Washington Wizards as a team blocked 12 of your shots, and you seem to have so much success in disrupting so many of your possessions. What were they doing that they were able to do that?
I think a lot of it was, on our end, we were in there taking contested shots at the rim, especially the way they play pick and roll. So we got to do a better job, making the right plays while going downhill. Myself, I got my shot blocked a couple times today as well. So just got to evaluate where the defense is at and making the right play. They did a good job protecting the rim. We just got to do a better job cleaning up and when they load up to the paint, kicking it out for shooters to get the easy plays and getting back downhill.
Raphael Haynes.
Hey, Tobias, Raphael Haynes with the three-point conversion. Tobias, I think it was the third or early fourth, we saw the fan try to run out to the court. I don't know if you saw it. What are your thoughts, and is there any message you want to give out to the fans or anything that NBA could do to prevent all this?
That was just dumbass shit. So, that was it. Right? I don't know what you really want NBA to do. But I know, people have been stuck in the house for a long time. Social media is a big thing, so everybody wants clout some way or another. So he got his 15 seconds of fame. But yeah, that was it, really.
Next, we'll go to Lauren Rosen.
Hey, Tobias. Tyrese was quite a bright spot, especially there at the end. What have you noticed about the composure he has, especially as a young guy in this league?
Just a lot of confidence. He was a real key to that group that was able to get out there and get a run. So he's able to get downhill, especially in the pick and roll. And then at the same time, he played some really good defense out there to get some stops for us to keep on running and going. So, this whole playoff series has been great for us. And tonight you saw that in those stretches. So, we dropped the ball on this one, but we'll recoup, get back together, and get it going.
Appreciate you, Tobias.
Yep.
Time for two more questions. We'll go to David Murphy.
Hey, Tobias, when Joel goes down and your rotations change mid-game like that, how much time does it take to kind of find a new rhythm and flow as a team? And do you feel like you guys did that? And can you take that going forward?
Yeah, it was tough, especially playing versus a team like that plays, traditional bigs, to be able to kind of get that rhythm and flow out there. And then Ben in foul trouble as well. So, we had good looks, I thought, all night. That we had good looks to make shots, including myself, that needed to convert. Obviously they had momentum as well. So this was more of a defensive game than anything for us. I mean, we just weren't able to get the stops that we needed throughout the game. We didn't have enough spurts where we got enough stops. So, we got to learn from it. It's not the end of the world as well. So, we regroup. We get ready to get a win at home and come out and be our best self. So that's the moment we're in right now, and we just got to come back from it.
Final question, we'll go to D. Lynham.
Tobias, along those lines of when Joe goes out, and I mean, you don't want to prepare for him not being there, but because he has been playing as well as he has, and he's such a key part of your success. Is there a part of tonight that was, oh my God, a little bit of a letdown? We weren't ready for this. And maybe you take something from that moving forward to in the postseason, just in case that you know you have to have this in your repertoire for as a group to be able to play differently.
Yeah, I mean, we played without him throughout the year. I think when Joe goes down, then we kind of move a little bit in a different direction where we use Ben as the 5, and he's a dynamic roller as well at that position. And then Ben picks up his 4th, 5th foul, so then we're down Joel and Ben. So then we're just trying to really kind of go on the fly there. But I mean, there's something that obviously you don't really want to prepare for, but we do have to be better in those moments out there. I have to be better in those moments of evaluating the mismatches and where we can generate some flow from. But I think the biggest thing that it hurt us was on the defensive end, where we didn't have that body out there, those big bodies out there that disrupt other teams' offensive rhythm. So that's where I saw the biggest thing. And we still had opportunity to close out this game. It didn't happen, and we move on to where we're at right now, and we get better from it. That's it.
Harris, hope you're doing well. How would you describe the resiliency and the effort that you made in the second half, especially without Joel Embiid on the court? And what would you like to carry on and keep from that game to game 5?
Right now, I'm just trying to reminisce on the game. I can't really remember that much, but yeah, we gotta go out there and go home, look at the film, and get ready for game 5, like you said.
Al Thompson-Riley.
And Tyrese, a lot's going to be said about Joel being out of the game, but what are your thoughts on the team just not playing so poorly without him in there, especially during the parts of the second quarter and all the third quarter? Is that something I guess you're going to focus on the time between now and game 5?
Oh, yeah, we can go back and look at the film and see what we did wrong and see what we did right. And, really going to focus on what we did wrong on the defensive end and try to come out and fix that. Our offense, Coach Doc always says, our offense is tied to our defense stops. Our offense will come.
Raphael Haynes.
Hey, Tyrese, Raphael Haynes with the 3-point conversion. Have the veterans spoke to you all in the locker room after the game and gave you encouragement, advice on, what to do next and how to deal with this, especially with Embiid out and, of course, the loss?
Yeah, that stepped up. Everybody kind of stepped up and said, you got to go home and take care of business at the crib. Got, like I said, go back and look at the film, see what happened, see what we did wrong, see what we did right, and come out and get a game plan for Wednesday.
Lauren Rosen.
Hey, Tyrese, we've talked a ton about your physical preparation and how you stay ready for games, how you stay ready for opportunities in or out of the rotation. We haven't talked a ton about your mental game and how you keep your composure the way that you did in a really big moment tonight. What do you do to keep your mind in a place where you can be as successful as you were in some pretty big moments?
Honestly, just, my mom always told me, before games is to imagine what you're going to do in the game before the game. Take time and imagine what you're going to do and how you want the game to play out in your head. And I still do that to this day. And just try to really get mentally prepared before the game. I try to put my phone down and get off social media. Don't really like to talk to people. I've been like that for a minute now. And, just lock in on the task at hand.
Thanks, Tyrese.
Time for a few more. We'll go to Sean Bernard.
Yeah, hey, Tyrese, you had some super big moments tonight, like the big 3 you hit and then locking down Westbrook on the other end. And you kind of were thrown into a major role tonight, kind of unexpectedly. Was that just you're ready for the moment and you're here for it, or what was going through your mind?
The only thing that was really going through my mind is, try to help this team win. I've been saying it all year. My job is to stay ready and do whatever Coach Doc and the coaching staff asked me to do. And at that moment, it was time to step up and play big minutes and try to help our team get a W.
Hey, Ben. After Joel went out, there seemed to be between the second and third period a lot of lack of discipline, lack of focus. Fell way behind. Outscored by 14 points, I think, in the third quarter. Going into next game as one of the team leaders, what is going to be your message or your thoughts? How you're going to do your team, what you can do to get better?
I think a lot played into it. For us, we just lost. I think we lost our cool with the refs too much, the officiating. We got a hoop, and it starts on defense. There's a lot of possessions where we weren't connected or talking and communicating on the floor with defense, and our defense is huge. That's how we win games, and it affects our offense. So if we weren't getting stops, not communicating, we're not going to be scoring.
Hi, Carlin. Hey, what's going on, Ben? I guess, what did you really think of the Wizards going with the hack of Ben strategy? And I know you were splitting your free throws for a little bit. What do you kind of tell yourself to kind of be like, listen, I got to be able to knock both of those down? What do you do from here on out?
Step up and knock them down, for real. It's about it. I'm not getting discouraged once the line. It is what it is, so just got to get up there and knock them down.
And then, were you upset with the way the Wizards were playing you? Were you just kind of upset with the hacking, or was it what were kind of your thoughts on that?
No, I'm not upset. It's basketball. So, no, I'm not upset.
Thanks, Ben. Raphael Haynes.
Hey, Ben, Raphael Haynes with the three-point conversion. You all went 12 for 38 from the three-point line. Did you feel like you had the shots that you wanted? You just didn't make them, or was it more of the fact that Embiid's not in there and it made it a little harder to get the shots that you needed or wanted?
No, I don't think we. Once Joe came out, I don't think we were moving the ball as well. We weren't, playing team ball for a minute, and then also not getting stops, which is a huge part of our offense. We weren't able to push the ball, which hurts a little bit. But overall, yeah. There were spurts where we had, good moments, but we didn't get enough easy looks.
And then a quick follow-up. You all finished the game strong. Of course, you didn't win the game, but the fact that you saw Maxey come up and a lot of players stepped up, is there anything that you take from the end of the game until next game?
Yeah, guys came in ready. Maxey, Furkan, Shea came in and did his thing too, so. I mean, we got a lot of depth in this team and a lot of weapons.
Next, we'll go to David Murphy.
Hey Ben, are you concerned at all about Joel long term? What do you know, and where's your mind at? Concerning him and with the team moving forward.
I don't know the details, so I can't really speak on that. But obviously, we need Joe to win. He's a big part of this team, but if he's not there next game, then we got to close it out. We got what we need, but hopefully he is back.
Thanks. Marcus Hayes.
You want to answer this one?
Hey Ben, it's Marcus. Doc defended your lack of scoring in general and your ability to make free throws in the clutch. Do you think that when Joel goes out, that your scoring needs to increase?
To an extent, I think I just got to stay aggressive. I'm still going to go to the line. I'm not really worried about people fouling me, whatever it is. Just got to get there and knock them down.
Do you think that you did that tonight as far as staying aggressive?
I was a little passive at certain times, but at the same time, I was trying to get the great looks, for my teammates. Furkan came in. Knocked down a quick one, put us back in the game. Then he had another one at the top of the key. Missed that, but we got some good looks.
Thank you.